Sit cross-legged on the yoga mat. Place your hands in Gyan Mudra with your thumb and pointer finger lightly touching on each hand. Lift up tall through your spine and softly close your eyes. Keep breathing slowly and deeply, finding your own comfortable breathing rhythm. Inhale slowly and exhale to relax deeply. Listen to the sound of your breath. Let's get ready to start. From Easy Pose, come to lie down on your belly in Crocodile Pose. Line the elbows up under the shoulders with the forearms on the floor, palms facing down. Untuck your toes so the tops of the feet are flat on the floor. We will begin with some gentle neck stretches. Inhale as you gaze up and lift the chin, stretching the front of the throat. And exhale, tuck the chin, gazing down toward the mat. Inhale, rolling your head to the right, circling the head and lifting the chin. And exhale, circle the head to the left and back down, chin to chest. Again, inhale, roll the head to the right, circle the chin toward the sky, and exhale, circle the head to the left and back down, chin to chest. Reverse direction, inhale, roll the head to the left, lift the chin toward the sky, and exhale, circle the head to the right and back down, chin to chest. Gently warming the neck as we flow. One more circle. Tuck the chin back down toward the chest. And inhale, raise the head up, lifting the chin toward the sky, drawing your heart forward between your arms. And slowly come to lie down on your belly. Bring your forehead on the mat and stretch your arms down by your hips. Let's prepare for supported locust pose. Bring your palms under your hip bones, supporting them on the floor. Bring your forehead to the mat with your chin tucked. Inhale and lift the legs in the air behind you. Squeeze the glutes and spread the toes. Keep the thighs drawing toward each other, squeezing in. Keep breathing and lift a little higher. Exhale, slowly release the legs to the floor. Release your hands from under your hips and turn your head to the side. Relax for a breath. Place your palms under your shoulders and press yourself up to hands and knees. Bring your big toes together and sit the hips on the heels in extended child's pose. Stretch your arms forward and relax your forehead to the mat. You may also bring a block under your forehead for extra support. Gently rest your third eye on the edge of the block and relax your hips toward your heels. Take a few moments here, breathing slowly and gently, feeling the belly press against the thighs as you breathe. Relax. Inhale and raise your head off the block, setting it off to the side of the mat. Return to hands and knees. Line your wrists up under your shoulders and line your knees up under your hips. You may have the toes untucked with the tops of the feet on the floor, or you may tuck the toes if that's more comfortable for your knees. Inhale and begin to dip the belly, lifting the tailbone and the gaze for cow pose. And exhale, round the spine like a Halloween cat, tucking the chin and the tailbone under. Inhale, slowly dip the belly back to cow pose, gazing toward the sky and lifting the chin. Exhale, round the back, draw your belly button toward the spine and press your shoulder blades toward the sky. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale for cat, squeeze it in. Again, inhale, lift the tailbone and the gaze in cow pose. And exhale, round the spine into cat pose. One last time, inhale for cow, and exhale, squeeze it in, cat. Return your spine to neutral. Tuck your toes under, and exhale. Lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog, elongating your spine. Alternate bending one knee and pressing the other heel down, stretching the calves and switching back and forth, pedaling the feet. Breathe each time you switch sides. Plant the palms firmly on the mat with the fingers spread. Lift the hips and stretch the chest back as you pedal the feet back and forth. And press both heels to the mat. Take one more deep breath in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up onto your toes as you gaze forward. And exhale, step the right foot forward, coming to runner's lunge. Make sure your right ankle is under the right knee. And lower your left knee to the mat, untucking the left toes. For extra support, grab your blocks and place them under your palms. Exhale to sink the hips toward the mat, stretching the hip flexors. Keep the right knee lined up over the right ankle. Take a few deep breaths as you relax the hips into this deep stretch. Place your blocks off to the side of the mat. Tuck your left toes under and lift the left knee off the ground, pressing back with your heel. Plant the left palm under your shoulder and inhale, reach the right arm up toward the sky as you twist. Gaze up beyond your fingertips. Keep the left knee extended as you press back with the left heel. Exhale as you twist through the belly. Exhale, return your right hand to the mat, planting the palms. And step the right foot back to downward facing dog. Spread the fingers on the mat, lift the sitting bones high toward the sky as you reach your chest back toward the thighs. Gaze between your knees and press the heels down toward the earth. Take a few long, slow breaths in downward facing dog. Take one more deep breath in downward dog. Inhale, lift up on the toes, and exhale, step the left foot forward to runner's lunge. Lower the right knee to the mat and untuck the right toes. For more support, bring your blocks under your shoulders and press your palms onto the blocks. Make sure your left knee is lined up straight over the left ankle. Draw your heart forward and sink your hips down toward the mat. Take a few breaths here, feeling supported with the blocks. Melt the hips toward the mat and stay with your breath. Bring the blocks off to the side of the mat. Plant your palms and tuck the right toes under, lifting the right knee off the ground. Make sure your right wrist is lined up under the shoulder. And inhale, reach the left arm up as you twist. Gaze up beyond the fingertips and squeeze the belly as you twist through the spine. Activate the right thigh as you press back with the right heel. Breathe as you lift up really high. Exhale, release the left hand back to the mat and come onto the fingertips. Exhale, step your right foot forward, coming to standing forward fold. Release your spine and relax your head and neck down. Inhale, rise up to a flat back. And exhale, place hands on the hips and come all the way up to standing mountain pose, Tadasana. Grab a block for our next pose. Step your feet to about hip-width apart, spreading the toes on the mat. Place your block between your thighs, squeezing the knees together to keep the block in place. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. And exhale, sit the hips back into chair pose. Keep your spine long and flat as you reach your arms up by your ears. Tuck the tailbone slightly and bring your weight into the heels. Keep squeezing your knees around the block and engage your abdominal muscles. Steady the breath. Inhale, rise up to standing. Release your hands and release the block from between your knees. Come back to mountain pose. Now place your blocks about shoulder width apart in front of you on the mat. Bring them to the highest level. Return to standing and place palms together at the heart center. Bring your weight into your left foot and begin to hinge forward, lifting the right leg in the air behind you for Warrior 3. Keep your gaze on the floor, focused on one spot. Bring your hands onto the blocks for extra support. Spread the right toes as you lift the leg behind you. Keep the spine long and flat and the hips even from left to right. Steady your breath and keep your gaze focused on that spot. Exhale, release the right leg back to the floor and return to standing mountain pose. Bring palms together at the heart center. Begin to bring the weight into your right foot as you hinge forward, lifting the left leg in the air behind you. Place your palms on the blocks. Gaze at the floor, picking a spot to focus on. Keep the hips even from left to right and lengthen through your spine. Spread the left toes and keep your breath flowing. Inhale, lifting the leg a little higher. And exhale, release the left foot back to the floor. Return to standing mountain pose. Place the blocks off to the side of the mat. Turn sideways on your mat and step your feet into a wide straddle. Make sure your toes point forward and your feet are a comfortable width apart. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. And exhale, hinge forward from the hips, coming to a straddle fold. Inhale, rise up halfway with a flat back. And exhale, relax your spine all the way down. Bring your fingertips to the floor if they reach. Or you can use a block under your hands if you need more support. Relax each vertebra of the spine, letting your head and neck relax toward the floor. Lift through the sitting bones and keep your breath steady. Close your eyes and relax here. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, place hands on the hips and rise all the way to standing. Heel-toe the feet back together and slowly bring yourself down to a kneeling position. Grab a block and come up to a high kneeling position. Step your right leg out to the side with your right heel in line with the left knee. Turn your right toes forward as much as you can and place the block next to your right foot. Inhale, raise the arms, and exhale, place the right hand on the block as you side bend into gate pose. Lift the left arm toward the sky and make sure that the left hip is still straight over the left knee. Reach the left arm over your ear and breathe into the left side of the ribs. Feel the stretch in the right inner thigh. Breathe as you gaze up toward the sky. Inhale, rise back up. Release the arms and bend the right knee back to the floor. Step the left leg out to the side with the left heel in line with the right knee. Turn the left toes forward as much as you can and set the block down just inside the left foot. Inhale, raise the arms, and exhale, place your left hand on the block, side bend to the left and reach the right arm over the ear. Make sure the right hip stays straight over the knee and breathe into the right side of the ribs. Gaze up toward the sky and feel the stretch in your left inner thigh. Feel the space between your ribs and your hips. Inhale, rise back up, and bend the left knee back onto the floor. Come down to a seated position and extend your legs forward. Move your block off to the side of the mat. Bend your left knee, bringing the sole of the foot to the inside of the right leg. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, hinge forward, lining your spine up over the right leg. Bring your hands onto your foot, ankle, or shin, and relax your spine down. For more support, grab a block and place it inside the right shin, bringing the forehead onto the block. Make sure you feel comfortable and supported. If this pose causes pain to your lower back, keep the spine long and flat, reaching your heart forward. Keep flexing the toes toward the sky. Lengthen and deepen your breath. Inhale, rise back up to seated. Bring your block off to the side and straighten your left leg forward. Bend the right knee, bringing the sole of the foot to the inside of the left leg. Inhale, reaching up tall, and exhale, forward fold over the left leg, grabbing the foot, ankle, or shin, and relaxing your head down. For more support, place a block under the forehead. To protect your low back, keep the spine long and extended, reaching your heart forward toward the toes. Relax the right knee toward the mat and flex the left toes toward the sky. Steady your breath and relax a little more into the stretch with every exhale. Inhale, rise back up. Remove the block and extend your right leg forward. Bend your knees, placing your feet on the mat. Grab a block and place it between the thighs. Squeeze your knees together to hold the block in place. Bring your hands behind you on the mat with fingertips pointing forward. Exhale, press into the feet to lift your hips off the ground. Squeeze the glutes and squeeze the knees around the block. Gaze up toward the sky, or if it's uncomfortable for your neck, just keep the chin tucked toward the chest. Open the heart and keep lifting the hips up. Exhale, release the hips to the mat. Remove the block and straighten your legs. Come to lie down flat on your back. Flex your toes to engage your legs, and bring your arms down close to your sides. Bend your elbows, raising the hands into the air. And exhale, press down into the elbows to lift the heart and upper back off the floor. Gently tuck your head back, letting the crown of your head rest on the earth. Make sure your head and neck feel supported, by your elbows pressing down to the floor. Lift up through the heart. Flex the toes and squeeze your leg muscles. Slow down your breath here in fish pose. Press down into the elbows and tuck the chin to relax your back onto the mat. Bring your arms down at your sides with the palms facing up, and let your feet fall open to relax the legs. We have reached our final pose, Shavasana. In this pose, we get to relax the body, coming into stillness and peace. This gives our body a chance to integrate all the benefits of our yoga practice. As you close your eyes, allow your body to feel heavier and heavier with the weight of gravity. Feel supported by the earth beneath you as you let go and surrender all of your control. Even your breath becomes gentle and effortless. Scan your body and notice if you're holding on to tension anywhere at all. If so, take a deep breath and relax a little more. There's nothing more that you need to do, but simply to be and to rest here. Thank you for practicing this daily yoga video. Namaste.